Banana. Doing this again 7 years after Despicable Me 3. Oh my, it's Despicable Me 4.
Yes, like the Minions themselves, which are infinite. There seems to be an infinite number of Despicable Me movies. They just keep making them whether you want them or not. I guess because there keep being new children being made, right? And so new children, for them, the Minions are exciting.
In 7 years, they've birthed a whole new audience.
You guys subscribe if you have not. We'd love to have you here all summer long. We're doing the cool, artsy, art house stuff, but also we'll do a Minion movie because they're there too. Despicable Me 4 has like 8 plots and no plot. There is so much going on here and yet nothing. Truly. I had to remind myself.
None of it ties together, certainly, yeah.
No. I had to remind myself, like, wait, what is this movie about? There is exactly one bit that works and it involves a minion being stuck in a vending machine the entire time. Like, that was a very clever through line. But there are many chaotic subplots swirling all around the minion who is stuck there. Gru and Lucy and the 3 girls and their new baby, Gru Jr., have to go into what is essentially witness protection through the Anti-Villain League. They have run afoul of this Will Ferrell voiced villain named Maxime Lamal and his wife, Valentina, voiced by Sofia Vergara. The Will Ferrell character is like half man, half cockroach, and so he's able to break out of his maximum security prison and go after Gru. So Gru and the family has to go into hiding in this very genteel suburbia where they, of course, do not fit in. So fish out of water antics ensue, and of course, the minions must come along. Not all minions. Hashtag not all minions. Some minions get to come along and the rest go to the Anti-Villain League to like work in cubicles and do testing on products and weapons, kind of.
Yeah, they throw a lot at the wall here. There's like,
There's more.
There's so much more. There's a teen girl who blackmails Gru into doing a heist. There's Lucy's not being good at being a hairdresser. There's the 2 youngest girls run in with a mean karate instructor. There's minions who get turned into superheroes for no apparent reason.
There's a whole Fantastic Four thing. One of them is the Thing. One of them is Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, like it's Fantastic Four plus Cyclops from X-Men. Yeah, it's all mooshed together and none of it really means anything. And look, I'm somebody who will grit my teeth through the Gru segments to get to the minion stuff. Like, that's the only thing I ever find funny in these movies. And some of the minion stuff is funny. The vending machine thing you mentioned, some other scenes. The superhero stuff, not funny at all. Like, they don't come up with anything clever to do with it except that, they've got powers, but they're still bad at things and have no attention span. Yeah, this was kind of depressing because we're in this moment right now where currently in theaters, depending on where you live in this country, is a movie called Robot Dreams. And that is an animated film that is genuinely great for parents and kids to watch together. They will probably get it on different levels, but they'll both be entertained, certainly. And this movie is like, yes, if you have a small child and you like air conditioning, you're just going to sit through it. It feels desperate. And it's co-written by Mike White, who should do better at these.
What's his contribution here, do you think?
I think, look, it's co-written by him and the guy who's written all of these movies. Yeah. So I suspect, I don't know. I don't know anything. I have no insider poop here. But I bet you that, like, it's, hey, punch up these jokes, or what would be funny. And so you have these comedic situations that don't really go anywhere, and they don't all come together to kind of create a real plot. So it's just, this happens, and then that happens, and then this other thing happens, and then, there's a whole thing about the baby and him trying to get the baby to say dada, which I feel like we've seen in a million movies at this point.
And the baby looks like Jack from The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I hadn't thought about that. But I mean, I guess there's only so many ways you can do a baby in a cartoon.
And that baby's a jerk, by the way.
Oh, Totally, but all babies are. Let's be real. It's only when you're they're your own that you like tolerate it,
Yes.
and you don't eat them. Yeah, you know, look, as we always say, people who like this sort of thing will like this sort of thing. But I think even if you're a fan of Despicable Me in general, you may find this one a little strained.
This feels particularly empty, right? And not that the Minions need to be any more caffeinated than they already are, but they could be with our friends at Coffee Bros, who have a great deal going on right now for the 4th of July holiday. Take 15% off of all of their big 2-pound and 5-pound bags of beans. Is that what you have right there? Is Coffee Bros coffee?
I do indeed.
Nice.
Yummy, yum.
Awesome. So you could stock up on that from the holiday. They have a deal going on with code SPARKLE15, 15% off through July 5th. We have a link to them down below. Your shipping is free if you order at least $50 worth of Coffee Bros coffee. A great way to stock up. I love the dark roast. They have that in stock right now. They also have the Brazil right now, which tastes a lot like the holiday blend. So a lot of these things will sell out. So grab them now while you can with our friends at Coffee Bros. Yes, I think too about what an incredible voice cast this is, and like the Will Ferrell villain could really be anybody. Like it's so like tuned and fine-tuned. The thing that makes him an exceptional comic and a specific figure, you don't get that here.
What now? We're low on fuel.
It's always something. I can never focus on just being evil.
And like Stephen Colbert gets to bring only like the slightest little shred of Stephen Colbert to this. There's Joey King.
There's a touch of Stephen Colbert, of Chloe Fineman, of several other people. Yeah, the Will Ferrell thing, to me, it kind of feels like it's that Mike Myers thing of, well, I came up with an accent. Like, that's all I have to do, right? You know? And so it didn't thrill me. I didn't love Sofia Vergara in this. I think she can be really funny, but there's something about her in kids movies. Like I still remember her villainous in the Smurfs. Not her best work necessarily, although nobody says slushy the way she does. I will give her that.
It is very different. And there's a funny bit, speaking of that scene though, where like the Will Ferrell villain's trying to put his card in the gas station machine and it's not working.
Insert card and remove rapidly. Card not read? Come on.
Did you pull it out rapidly?
Yes, very rapidly.
Here and there, maybe that was a Mike White joke.
Maybe that's true.
Here and there are some funny
one.
ideas, but altogether it does not hold together as a cohesive film.
Yeah, sadly no.
What's your number?
4.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 3. Like it's bright and lively, and there are minions.
Right? Yeah, kids will. You know, if you want a kids movie, just a cavalcade of noise and music and action and stuff. There it is. I did like the running bit with the minions being the pit crew for the baby with the accompaniment of a legendary guitar riff. I'll leave it at that.
That was kind of cute.
But yeah.
Yeah.